bounce, or a shift? That's our topic on today's Backstage Pass. Hey there everyone, hope you're having a great day so far today. Stocks are a mixed bag again today. They were up in the morning, but in the midday they've gone down and they're reaching their session lows about right now. Mortgage bonds are up today, but so is the 10-year yield. Mortgage rates opened up higher today, but we could be seeing some repricing for the better. We'll talk more about that in just a minute, but first let's talk about the news of the day. Three major points: the Case Shiller, FHFA price indexes, and also new home sales are the big news items that are out today. So let's dive right into that. First, the Case Shiller home price index showed that home prices fell 0.3% in July, but increased by 15.8% year over year. Now that reading is down from June, but it's still strong. And while the national index did show a month-over-month decline, a majority of the decline was seen in a few large cities. It wasn't widespread. Southern Florida cities like Miami and Tampa, well, they still saw strong month-over-month gains. Now, the FHFA, that's the Federal Housing Finance Agency, they released their house price index, and this is different from Case Shiller because it doesn't include cash buyers or jumbo loans. The FHFA reported that prices fell 0.6% in July, but they're up 13.9% year over year. That's still a decline, but still a decline from the June reading, but again, still solid on an annual basis. Now, new home sales, this measures signed contracts on new homes. This rose 29% at a 685,000 unit annualized pace. This was much stronger than the 6% decline that was expected. There was also a positive revision to the July reading, so when you take this whole thing into account, sales are up 34% in August from the originally reported number. Sales are now flat on a year-over-year basis, which is a big improvement from being down 30% in the previous report. And look, inventory was a big part of this gain. Not many existing homes are for sale right now because homeowners, they don't want to have to sell their house and then go buy a house with another mortgage and a higher interest rate. So homeowners are sitting on their houses, and really buyers kind of flooded to that new home market. And builders, like we've talked about recently, with the number of household formations and everything, inventory remains a problem. Builders just cannot build those houses quick enough. And lastly, Black Knight reported on home delinquency. This is for the month of August. Delinquency rates for mortgages actually fell to 2.79%. This is just a few basis points higher than the record low that was set back in May of 2022. So good news there. On to the mortgage bond market. Bonds are, it's hard to tell if bonds are making a shift right now because bonds are up a little bit today. Hard to tell if this is just a shift or a technical bounce. It's hard to say right now, but what we do know is that bonds are very volatile so far today. At the time of recording, they're up about 10 basis points, reached as high as 60 basis points up in the morning session, but have since fallen from that point. Still up 10 basis points today, but the 10-year yield, well, that's up 9 basis points as well. It's kind of like whenever it rains while the sun's out. It's kind of like a weird, what's going on here. The 10-year yield is at 3.97%, and it really looks like it's going to reach and test that 4% level. Mortgage rates yesterday ended the day at 6.87% for the national average for a 30-year fixed mortgage rate. Today we're expecting that to come in at around 6.95%, but we'll just have to wait and see again if mortgage bonds can find a solid footing and actually move up. We should see some repricing for the better today, which would be some welcome news. Now, that's all the news that we have for today. We want to give a shout out and let you know, for everybody, all of our friends, family, and colleagues that are in the South Florida area, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Please stay safe and remember to stay positive. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.